Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Connect Saverians. So in this lecture we are going to see how to import the AutoCAD file to the start and draw the geometry of structure. So we have divided this whole design of building, residential building into 6 parts where we will see the different procedure for designing of residential G plus 3 story building. Okay, instead. So this will be our plan of G plus 3 story building where all the floors have symmetrical plan area and the room sizes. So this will be our room, that is 12 by 19 feet. Second bedroom is 15 by 12 feet and our third bedroom is 15 feet by 9 feet. So 15 feet 9 inch by 9 feet, and in all the rooms toilets are attached. So this is the framing, and we have made the framing for the this building plan. Okay, so this is the framing of our structure. So here all the column we have placed by our expertise, and through this we will import the grid lines file to the stack. So it will be more easy to not to draw the grid line by node to node method. Okay, so you import the file, so it will help you in larger project to import how to import and make the stat file. Okay, so this will be a beam and this will be a column, and we have to follow the column center to center to make the line. This will be a center line, so you can make the grid by your center line method. That is, you have to take the center line option and click both the beams, and you will get your grid line. Okay, or you can also go with the center to center points. Sorry, all you need to follow the center to center line of your beam. But remember that don't make the different points for one column. Okay, otherwise it will create more than one node in stat. So I will show you. So this will be another point, this will be another point. So it will create 2 points for your structure. So this will be your error in stat. Okay, so just make a single point. So now the point will become single. So this place you can make the column instead. Okay, from the same procedure we have made this. So I will click this here, so it will be here to here. So here is the column, one column, and here is the other column. Okay, so our beam line grid line will be from here to here. So these 2 points will be created as a column here. Now if we click in this, see here, this is the column. So this will be the column, this will be the beam, and again this is the beam. So this grid. Okay, so we have followed the same procedure for all the lines. If we click this line, so this be a column, this be a column. So center to center we have taken, and beam we have made. Okay, so same procedure you have to follow, and you have to copy this grid into another Excel, AutoCAD file, and you have to also mention in which drawing unit you are working. So we are working in feet. I will show you here. It is 7 feet 7 inch. Okay, and save this file in DXF format. Save as in DXF. Okay, so we have already saved. Okay, save. You have to save it. Okay, again go to the start file. Okay, start is not working right now. Okay, wait for a moment. So open your start file and go to new project. Just make your unit as in 10 kilonewton. So we are going to finish it. Go to file, import, and where you have saved your file, you have to go on this folder. Here is our file, dxf, open, y. So y direction is up, if you see this, and okay. So it will be in kilonewton inches. So our file is imported. Let's check the dimension. Okay, right now it was not matching again. We have to check once more. Sometimes error will occur. Okay, now it is okay. So our unit is matching. Sometimes error is occurred. So this is 7 feet, 7.60 feet, that is 7 feet 7 inch. So you go to AutoCAD file again and check your dimension. 7 feet 7 inch. So dimension was okay right now. Okay, you can check your dimension from these options, and again if you want to delete the dimension you have to click this. Okay, so we have imported our file, and now we have to see our column position. So this line here, it is splitted because I will show you here, because earlier we have made one more column here and here we have removed. So this beam will be single, so it should be single beam. So select both the geometries and go to geometry and merge selected members. Okay, so we have merged this. Now it is single. So this will be okay, this will be okay here, and this beam, and here also we have to merge this, as we have removed this column from the drawing. Here we have to remove this column. Okay, we don't want this column here right now. So this beam is single beam from here to here. So select both the beams, go to geometry, and again merge selected members. Now it is okay. Now what you have to do, just go to node point, select the node where you have to make the column. So here, here, and here. Now here one more column is here, one column is here and here. So you have to check with AutoCAD drawing where you have to provide the columns. Okay. Okay, just remove this. We don't want to provide right now a column in this place, so we haven't selected this. Okay, this will be selected, this will be selected, and now everything is okay. So now you have selected all the node point and replicate. So option was here, but you can go with this option also. Go to geometry and translational repeat. So it will be in, right now we are going with the foundation. So we are assuming the foundation depth as 6 feet. Okay, so it will be negative because it will go downward in y direction, and we will link the step here. and there will be only one step. Okay, and okay, here see, so all the step will be created. So our column position will be created here. So we haven't provided column in this place here. So what should we do? I will show you in drawing. Here we haven't placed the column. So just delete the column here. So we will check that either it is okay with the drawing or not after applying all the seismic loads. If it is required, then we'll provide the column after that. Okay. So we will merge this beam. So go to geometry, merge selected members, merge. Okay. So now we have merged this file, and now what you have to do to replicate this. So go to geometry again, go to translational repeat, or one thing you could do, just provide all the loads, and after providing that you can copy that also. Okay, but now we are going step by step, so we are making the geometry right now. So it will be in y direction, our floor height will be 11 feet. Okay, so it will be in y direction, and we will link the, we can't link the step right now, because if we link the step, so it will create the column in our secondary beam also, what we don't require right now. So we will just copy the beam first. So it will be first, second, third. Okay, only we will go with the one we don't link the steps. So it will be your ground is first, second, and third. Okay, so you have to create one more, because it will be g plus 3. Okay, we will go with g plus 3 right now. Again select the members here. We selected members. Go to selected nodes. Click your column. Okay, just select the beam first. We selected object. Now select the nodes. So on what node we are going to apply the column, only you have to select that nodes. Okay, it is okay, and here it is okay. So this will be fine. Go to 3D, go to geometry again, and translational repeat in y direction. It will be also 3 and 11 feet link steps. Okay, now this will be okay. View all the objects. Okay, one column is left, the front one. Okay, this column you have to also copy. So now what you have to do, select this, okay, select the beam. We selected object, select this only, select the node cursor and go to geometry, transitional extensional repeat 3 and elect link steps. Okay, so now every beam is created. So our frame is created here. Okay, so this is G plus 3, and at the top if you want to make the Mumty stair, so you can also make. Okay, I am going to provide the load directly on that for Mumty. Okay, now our frame structure is okay right now, and in next lecture we will see how to apply the property to the structure, that is size of your column, beam and slab. Okay, thank you.